In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. On the way.
Hi, hi. Welcome to It's hard to see anything with this mask on.
Hey, g'day.
Hey, hey. Just fixing up the chat. Oops. There we go. Okay. Yeah. You wanted a kiss? Or eat me?
Hey, that'll be enough of that.
Hey, Jenny, Leslie, Monique, Maui, Fallen Angel. It's hard to see in here. Hey, Linda.
Tammy, Leslie, Manic, Maui, Fallen, Tammy, Linda, Laura. How you going, everyone?
Prayers for Linda's hubby. So, we're going to be doing animal trivia today. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening and had a fantastic day. Can you hear us all right through here?
Can you hear us through these masks?
I feel like I'm yelling a little bit.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa.
Whoa, what's new, pussycat?
Just wait and see if they can hear us properly. I didn't grab a banana.
Ah, you didn't get a banana.
No, I forgot my props.
Have a banana. And I forgot my steak.
Oh, awesome, Monique. Hey, Dip in the Woods.
Woo.
Monique posted a video of the prize trivia. Awesome. I don't know whether you caught that I've added people that have done little videos with prizes that they've won. It's hot in here. Sorry. I've posted them on Facebook and Twitter.
Are you really trying to wave your fan yourself?
Yes, it's hot in
Is
here.
that going to work outside the mask?
Yeah, there's a little hole here. See?
Yeah, but you're supposed to be looking through this one.
I am.
I'm just going to have to eat that monkey if she keeps it up.
You're very welcome, Linda. I know, it's hot in here. And because, look, there's a mouth.
Where's the mouse?
Mouth, not mouse. Here's a mouse. Look, see?
Wow! Wow!
Hey, Tim. Hey, down the wormhole.
Hey, Tim. What?
There's little gauze here for your eyes to see through. And then you lift up this little section and look, there's a mouth.
Oh.
You're very welcome, Monique.
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 Yeah, when you say that name, it sounds like you're trying to say Monique.
Monique.
Like Monica Lewinsky.
No. Okay, I have to ditch that for a while.
No, I won't pass out.
It's hot in there.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
There we go.
Hakuna Matata. For the rest of your days, it's a problem-free
Hey, any confetti?
philosophy.
I'll put it back on soon, but I just needed it out.
Hakuna Matata.
We're using a different monitor too. I stole the boys' TV from their room.
It's massive.
And it's massive. And like we're on TV more or less on our computer.
Yeah, Colette bought the
strange.
TV. Colette bought the TV from the boys' room and set it up as a monitor, and it's about I was going to say 100 centimeters, but you don't use centimeters. Maybe
80 inches?
No, that'd be ridiculous.
I don't know.
2 foot is 24 inches.
Yeah.
So it's about 24 inch.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know you
I
don't.
need a tape measure to be able to measure it.
80 inch.
But it's huge.
Yeah, we're at the drive-in.
And because the camera is up higher, it gives us more, I don't know, more, what is it, view? Scope? I don't know.
Scope. Don't say scope around a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fill the room. We are at the local cinema, Annie.
No,
Look at this beautiful lion on the wall.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's gorgeous. That's a little blanket.
And then that's a big blanket with the spots. And they got the lucky number on the wall, courtesy of the grey and pink galah.
I can hear my diesel boy sucking. I'm going to have so much fun with these masks.
When we brought them back from the city with us the other day, Grant had it on while I was driving, and it was end of school time. So we're sitting in the car at the lights, and the little kids were crossing the lights. And look, there's a tiger in the car. You're not too hot in there? You can breathe? I got your water.
I like being a lion.
Hey, Conklin. Cracky, it's a animal of some sort.
I'm a drop bear.
You're a funny looking drop bear. Whoa. No. I had to remember what it was for a minute because we did that the other day.
Just in case out there who haven't seen the swap over of names, WTFK YouTube News is R. Conklin Arts. He's done a little bit of a revamp with his channel, and he's been doing a really awesome comedy news episode
Series. I think series.
And if you happen to miss it, duck over and have a look at his news report that was titled, what was it titled? It was the Monday edition, and he covered Trump busting the big conspiracy of Vegemite imports to Australia. I mean, to America. Stuff on that.
Now, last week we were both sick. We're still on the end of it, but we're doing all right. So thank you for your wishes and thoughts. And
I had a really rough week. I had the flu, and then I sort of started to get over that, and then I picked up some sort of weird stomach bug virus that I was just violently ill all night, spewing up. And then I was dizzy for a couple of days, but...
Monday special report, the Australian connection, he said.
There we go. Thanks, R. Conklin. I ain't lying.
No.
Rawr.
So if there's anybody that we've missed in chat, I'd say hey. And any newcomers, I'm Colette.
I'm Grant.
And together we're the Simple Joys. Also,
Hakuna Matata.
we do, I'm just reaching, sorry, of the close-up. Okay, we do trivia and we do lucky numbers. The lucky number is held by the galah that looks like he's dead. Okay, the lucky number's in there. And for the lucky number winners, we have a pen.
G'day, big boy Johnny.
I still haven't designed new ones yet because my computer is now out of the office. It's sitting ready to go to get work on.
G'day, Mark Zark, Pitbull Mum, Big Sky Dreamer.
Thank you, Pitbull Mum. So trivia, lucky number. We'll get a cute little pen. It's got kangaroos, swans, lizards, and then it's got all other iconic Aussie little things.
Melissa from the Kiwi Family channel received her lucky numbers gift and did a video of trying the Vegemite and opening the package.
Yep, and last week's lucky number winner was Manic.
Yeah, awesome reminder, WTFK. Make sure everyone chooses live chat on their chat box so you don't miss anything. You don't want top chat, you want live chat.
And thank you for the compliments.
Ooh, Pitbull Mum collects pens. You're
Yep,
going to have to tune in psychic, use your super awesome guessing abilities.
When it comes to the lucky number at halftime, because we do it at halftime, we have 30 questions, and we do the lucky number at the 15. I'm not going to be watching the screen because people must be able to channel into my brain, and they get it really quick.
Like a beetle burrowing into your brain.
So I'm not going to watch the screen at halftime.
Hey, Rant Jams.
And then at the trivia winner at the end of our 30 questions, we'll get this cute little kangaroo. And then to go with the cute little kangaroo will be a cute little, that's going to...
How you going, Rant Jams?
Cute little kangaroo magnet, and then just a simple joy sticker and little thing. And as I said, I am going to be designing new ones, but I just haven't got to it yet. So they're in the pipeline. I made a live stream about the prizes I won on Sunday. I need to do a reaction video of tasting my Vegemite. Hey, JC Silvermoon, welcome in. It's her first time in.
Before we start any trivia questions too, if you just want to check out each other's channels and show a bit of support, go right ahead, hook up to each other.
Yep, and we are starting something new also. Every week we'll choose 5 channels to feature on our channel. So when you go into our page of our YouTube channel, down the side has got a list of featured channels, and our 5 channels this week are Green Bay Wacky, Wency and Capelli, WTKK, what's his name? Sorry. WTFK YouTube News, The Kiwi Family, and Tammy Sully 12. So they're our 5 featured channels this week. Awesome. Let me just scroll up.
Hey, Matt's Big Dreams in here. I haven't seen you in ages, Matt.
We were only talking about him the other day, that we haven't seen him for a little while.
How you going, buddy?
Annie Confetti's going to try, get Turbo Baby to try the Vegemite.
Woohoo!
She might actually like it.
Awesome. Well, we all grow up on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got them there. We got these little, like, they're sort of like a biscuit. They're little teething biscuits that we call rusks. And we give them to our babies when they're teething, and they're like a hard biscuit that they suck and chew on, and it helps their gums a bit.
Hey, Laurie.
So we sometimes put Vegemite on that.
Yeah. And like the kids grew up on that. And Vegemite toast fingers too. He's been off the tube for a while, and he's glad that he has caught us, he says.
Is that
awesome.
Matt's Big Dream?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to check out Matt's Big Dream, he's got some really cool videos. He's got some good gear, eh? He's got the 360 camera, drones, zoom cameras, heaps of really good gear, and makes some good videos.
Yeah. And then I don't know whether Just Me is in here. If anybody sees Just Me around the outskirts or around YouTube, she needs to contact me, because Deep in the Woods last week was our trivia winner, and she passed her prize on to her, and I just need her details so I can send out some gift to her. It's sitting over there.
I'm starting to get a little bit hot in here, Big Sky Dreamer, but I'm wearing my glasses in here as well, and my glasses are just starting to fog up a bit.
And the gauze makes you feel like your eyes are all foggy and everything. I'll put mine back on now that I've had some air. There we go. Look, a monkey has joined the chat. Laura says, I can't take Grant seriously with that mask on. Hey, I can read the chat.
Can you ever take me seriously?
It's all about having fun and providing laughs.
Could you take me more seriously when I was a Ninja Turtle the other week?
Or a horse head. Because you got the horse head over there. I know, they're so cute.
I want to get some videos of wearing these around the town. I want to jump out from the gardens.
Okay, and don't forget to hit the live chat so you're up to date with what's being said in the conversations. And it helps us see your answers also.
And don't get upset if we happen to miss your comments. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to get all the comments when you've got gauze in front of your eyes. And lions can't read. Monkeys can sign language. How's your sign language? Does that mean...
There you go.
You love me? Oh.
I know, okay, I'm going to say this. I know there's a little bit of drama around YouTube at the moment, but...
Really? On YouTube?
I know.
Drama?
This seems really, really funny with talking of monkey masks. But as people that have watched us for a little while know that we don't do drama, so I really don't want it brought to our channel. So smiles and laughter always. And don't forget a thumbs up. I just wish it was a little bit...
Oh, you're one sexy monkey.
Okay.
Can everybody see the screen and hear the audio? No problems? Is the stream coming through okay?
Thanks, Rant Jams. We're just waiting to see.
Hey, baby, after the
That's all right, Leslie.
After the live stream, can we keep these on and go to the bedroom? Because you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do like they do on the Discovery Channel.
You're the predator.
Arr. Oh.
Okay, we might get stuck into it, eh? Or you want to wait a little bit longer? Now, Grant's had a big... Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer, I decided. Grant's had a big week sitting in the car waiting for our eldest to finish work.
That doesn't sound very big when you say it like that. He's had a big week sitting around.
I know. But he's been doing he's actually gone old school and been putting pen to paper. And so he's chosen a few people that just...
I've been writing lots of lines.
So he's chosen to do little actual letters by penage. You're right. And so he's been busy doing that, and he wrote me a really funny story the other day. It was quite cute. You're right. Yeah, I think that was a maybe. I know, old school writing. None of this email stuff. I email a lot, but he normally just likes to do the writing. Oh, you're making me nervous. Probably, Laura. Okay, the camera went blurry for a minute. Great in the litter box.
That's one big litter box.
Yeah, I think it's made in Cray Cray, deep in the woods. Well, he said because he's at our son's workplace, so he sits down inside and has a coffee and everything, and he sits there with pen and paper, and everybody looks at him a bit weirdly. He doesn't have the head mask on though. I think it would be worse. They might throw you out if you had that on.
If I'm going to wear this into McDonald's, I definitely want someone there with a camera.
Hey, Jennifer, welcome. And Nathan, welcome in. And any newcomers that have just decided to join us, welcome to Trivia.
If anyone is their first time, if it's your first time here tonight, I'm Grant.
And I'm Colette.
Together,
we're the Simple Joys. And we do trivia weekly on a Tuesday night for most Americans. And it's actually Wednesday morning for us because we're in Australia. If you hadn't picked up by the accent. G'day, mate. Come on. That's not So, and we do
g'day.
We do other videos also with kids, animal rescues.
G'day, Farmal.
Hey, Farmal.
I've got videos where I've rescued big snakes, pythons.
Sounds like you're yelling inside your mouth.
I am. Don't I need to yell?
No.
Oh, okay. So you can hear me if I talk like this?
I can hear you perfectly.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me if I talk like this? I thought I had to yell to get through the lion's head.
It is nearly 10:30, Matt. No, we're a day ahead, Leslie.
We're in the future, Leslie.
Yeah. It's Wednesday, 10:30 here. Yep, they all can hear you. You didn't need to yell, babe.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Yep, we can tell you your future. No, we can't.
In the future, the world is overrun by giant lions and monkeys.
And monkeys. Yep. The lotto numbers are 3, 13, 37.
No, you don't want the lotto numbers. What you really want is the lucky number for half time.
Yes, half time lucky number. Now, I have to write that down to make sure that we agreed what it was.
Isn't it already in the envelope?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a massive week. I was saying earlier I had the flu, and then I started to get over that, and I had a stomach bug where I was violently ill all night. And then I've had dizzy spells and cold sores, and just I've had a really rough, probably 2 weeks.
And then under my makeup, you can't see it at the moment, because we've been run down with the flu. My rosacea, I don't know.
Hey, Leslie.
Rosacea has started to come back underneath here, but I've hidden it with makeup at the moment.
Actually, pretty soon we're going to try dyeing my beard because it's all grey and white, and it looks so patchy, and it's bits of brown, bits of white, bits of grey. So we're going to try using some hair dye and dye my beard soon.
And
love you too, Leslie. I know you're only joking.
On the weekend just gone, last week I won show tickets to the show in the city, and so we took the boys. We
call it the Ipswich Show, but it's like a city fair.
So we took the boys to that on the Saturday, and there is video footage, so that will go up.
It's going to be a big video.
It's about, I got it down to about 28 minutes.
It was like a couple of hours worth of footage because we were there all day.
So when I do upload it, I think I'll finish it off today and it will go up tomorrow. So make sure you grab yourself a coffee and something to eat and sit back and spend some time at the show with us tomorrow.
Hey, that reminds me too, while you say coffee, we've still got It's a little bit hard to see in this light.
Yeah, the big TV makes it everything so much brighter.
Simple Joys coffee cups. We've got Simple Joy shirts, different designs, ones that say spread the joy.
We're not wearing any at the moment.
Take time for the Simple Joys. The Simple Joys t-shirt, ones with Diesel's paw prints on them.
Yeah.
There's letters, not letters, sorry, like postcards, stickers, all different things in our merchandise store. If anyone's ever interested.
The link's in the description to our merch store. And also, I set up Super Chat yesterday. So we've never had Super Chat before, so I don't know how it works. But
yeah, I don't know.
I grabbed information off YouTube tutorials to show people how to do it. So that's in the description also below. What else is there?
And there's no pressure to use the Super Chat or to donate or buy merchandise, but it's all there if anyone ever wants to.
Did we try deep fried Oreos? No.
Deep fried Oreos. We had deep fried Conklin.
We had they do potato chips like in a spiral. I forget what they.
And I tried churros,
yes,
which is a Spanish donut. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, and they're a lot harder than I expected them to be. They're not soft and fluffy like a normal donut. They're long and skinny, like an actual biscuity.
No, they're just crispier.
Crispier. Okay, we might
long and skinny.
We might get started. So we're doing animals and critters and that sort of thing today for trivia.
I am still a bit run down. I reckon one more week and I'll be on top of the world again.
On top of the world.
On top of the world again. Curly fries and churros. Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh.
If I missed anyone coming in, sorry. Hello to everyone.
Yeah. And just if you're lagging or anything, just
before we get into the trivia questions, if anyone wants to refresh, now would be a good time. Refresh by hitting your, is it
F5?
F5 on the keyboard or the tab with the little circle arrow. Or if you're on a cell phone, just go out and come back in, and that should help refresh the stream and catch up on any lag.
Oh,
hey, look at that.
Look, thanks,
we got our first
awesome.
Super Chat. Thanks, Mark.
No, we didn't. Conklin.
Don't know what to call him now.
Really hard.
Hey, Conklin, do you want us to stick with Conklin? Do you want us to call you Fred? Do you want us to call you WTFK? What do you want now, mate? Oh, thank you, Leslie. Look
thank
at that.
you. Awesome.
Wow.
No, we didn't do the stuffed animals, or we did the sideshow. We did Farron did the clowns.
Oh, we didn't do many sideshow rallies because I tried drumming it into the boys that there's always tricks and it's either mathematically next to impossible or there's some sort of trick to it that makes it nearly physically impossible. There's always some sort of trick to the sideshow alleys.
Okay, he said Conklin's fine.
Okay.
Or like a pirate.
Arr. Or if I put the lion mask back on, it'll be arr.
Okay, there's recipes on YouTube to do how to make the churros.
Oh. Yeah, I'd never seen them before.
Yeah.
So we had churros, Dagwood dogs. Hey, we don't call them corn dogs here. We call them Pluto pups or Dagwood dogs. And instead of calling it, what do they call fairy floss? Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
So instead of cotton candy, we call it fairy floss.
Hey, New Jersey.
Hey, Jersey.
I didn't know that was you, Conklin.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Conklin.
He's incognito. He's got his disguise on to do his investigative reporting.
No worries, Laura. Hurry back because we're about to start. Yes, that's what he said.
Bloody good chance, Conklin.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, the kids and I didn't pick up the stomach bug, thankfully.
I mean, it's a bit yucky, but at McDonald's the night before that, there was spew on the ground near one of the tables, so it could have quite easily been in the air at McDonald's too.
Yeah.
It could have been anywhere.
Everything's going around at the moment too, because we've got the change of seasons.
It's not uncommon at all to come home sick from the fair though, because there's always heaps of germs floating around there.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to pass up a free pass to the show, and I won it. And there was only 8 winners out of 1.5. Oh, thank you, Deep in the Woods.
Thank you.
So
look at that.
1,500 people put in to win this ticket, and I won it, and I was so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
So that paid for our entry in, and then we just had to pay for the rides and everything. Just
the entry fee. Normally for a family pass to get in the gate is normally just under $60. In between $50 and $60 just on entry fee. So we won the tickets to get in for nothing, so we went.
Yeah. And the boys had never been. It was such a good experience for them.
Yeah, it had been like in between 15 and 20 years since we'd been to the
young. We were young when we went there last time. Thank you very much, everybody.
The more kids you get, the more it costs. So we've been putting it off for ages.
Yeah.
You're telling people I wrote letters. Hey, there's a few people. Yeah. I'm just about to stick them in the post office box, so they'll take at least a week to get there.
Yep, I just got to lick and put the stamp on it.
Yeah. I just bought stamps. The stamps were $3 each.
Yeah.
So I've got the letters drawn up, but I wrote them 3 days ago, so they'll be a little bit behind. Anything that's happened over the last few days, like us being busted by the Trump administration
for
Vegemite.
I don't know. I'm just lucky that we didn't go to jail over it, babe.
Well, they're still investigating. We're not out the woods yet.
I might have to change my name.
But I'm telling you now, I did not have sexual relations with that investigative reporter.
Yeah, we might have to go into incognito.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah, we did, Jennifer.
Yeah, it's going to be a big video, Jennifer. Normally, we try and keep our videos between 5 and 10 minutes.
Leslie, we've been married for 4 years, but together for 29 years this year. So we've been together since we were engaged for about 21 years. 25 years, baby. We were engaged for 25. So we grew up together. We were teenagers together. I was still in school, and he was working when I first met him. So, yeah. Okay, let's do it. All these lovely people are waiting for our trivia.
Okay, thanks very much, everyone, for coming in. Sorry if I missed anyone, but hello. We'll get into this trivia. And if anyone hasn't been here before, it's easy as all you've got to do is we'll read out a question. You type in the answer, and the first 3 correct answers on our screen get a point each. Whoever's got the most points at the end of it all, we'll send a package from Australia. Every week we send a package, and at halftime we'll also do lucky numbers and some other giveaways.
So which date do you celebrate our marriage?
I know, right, Pitbull? It's hard because for a while we were doing the date we met.
Well, we still do that. We don't go all out.
The date we started going out.
Yeah.
And now we've got a wedding date.
No, we do. Now we do.
We acknowledge them all, but we don't really do a big celebration.
No, we do our anniversary in September because that was around the time we met, and then we do our wedding, which was in March. So we do the both. And did you say we take the first 3 numbers on the board?
I did.
Okay. Awesome, Pitbull Mum. I might do the questions without my mask because it will be easier for me to scribble in.
But you got to put your mask on when I read some questions.
I threw it over there, but I can pick it. I can wear something else. Hang on.
Woo! So we're just about to ask these trivia questions. And this week's theme is, of course, animals. Every week Colette does up a little ad or promo.
Maybe not. The kids have totem pot.
What the hell is that?
It was an owl mask, an owl beanie. but the kids have tied it too tight and I can't get it on my head. So that's
Okay.
out of the question.
Well, I'll have a look at that and you start reading questions.
Okay, because I got rocking a owl today.
I can cut it.
Oh, no, don't cut it.
Maybe a fork.
Yeah, I've got hair in my mouth now.
Maybe if I get a fork into it.
Okay.
And put your fork into it.
Just throw it on over there. I know, there's a huge knot in it. No mercy tonight.
Are you ready?
Oh, that's another thing.
Are you ever going to start trivia?
Yes. We've got the special pro board for the previous trivia winners. Now with that, there's 5 people on it. There's Tim's World, Deep in the Woods, Art Conklin, Annie Confetti. Who's the last one? Oh, Fried Bologna. Fried Bologna. Fried Bologna. But Deep in the Woods and Art Conklin have got 2 points each on the pro board because they've won twice. So that's pretty special. So I'm keeping tally also. So we need to work out what we're going to do with that. Okay, let's get into it. What are the only 2 mammals that lay eggs?
Woo!
What are the only 2 mammals that lay eggs?
There's a very special name for mammals that lay eggs. They are called monotremes. Monotremes.
Monotremes.
And there's only 2 monotremes in the world, and they both live in Australia.
What are the only 2 mammals that lay eggs? Ooh, very close.
So close. That was so close, Leslie. You got one of them.
Yeah.
But birds aren't mammals.
Platypus and what? Okay, so there's the answer. So some platypuses up here, and we got.
Oh, Turbo's got it. Echidnas. Echidnas are Australia's little anteaters. They're a bit like a porcupine, except much smaller and compact, and their spines are thicker and harder. And they're also on our 5-cent coin.
So the correct answer was echidnas and a platypus. Alligator, said Andy. Never smile.
Awesome. So, Annie, we'll just give.
There's the last one in. Okay. Number 2. Oh, so on the board we have Turbo, Deep, and Laura.
You're close, Leslie. You got one of them, the platypus.
Yeah.
The platypus is a weird creature. It's got a duck bill, webbed feet. It's got a poison spike. It's a mammal, but it lays eggs.
Yeah. Number 2. What is the name of the phobia that involves an abnormal fear of spiders?
Is Kim Bailey in here talking to spiders?
No, she's not. She said she was going to cook earlier, but I don't think she's made it in yet.
Oh, she might still make it in.
Yeah. What is the name of the phobia that involves an abnormal fear of spiders?
Oh, I'm scared of the poor little spiders.
It's a longer way to reach the screen. Okay, so we have Deep. I'm gonna
Arachnia. Arachnophobia. Excuse me.
You gonna take that one or that one? Full spelling? Yes, take full spelling.
I don't expect correct spelling.
Okay, so we got Deep in the Woods, Tim's World, and Turbo Fish with arachnophobia. Number 3. You right in there, babe?
Yeah.
You're not going to pass out from heat?
You can't tell if I pass out.
No, I just know with the mask on, when you breathe, it keeps the heat in, so you're breathing in the hot air all the time. What is the largest type of big cat? Which is the largest type of big cat in the world? What is the largest type of big cat in the world?
Fat cat.
And just a reminder to make sure you hit your
Live chat.
live chat.
And also thank you very much everyone who left comments on the short little monkey dance video.
Yeah, that was such a cute little dance.
That was Farron, our youngest son, with the monkey head on doing a dance. Colette put up a 20-second video of him. If you haven't seen that 20-second video, go and check it out because it's awesome.
Okay.
New Jersey, Catasaur. Rawr!
I just think spell check got Jennifer.
Yeah, that's all right.
And Deep in the Woods.
Okay, so first in we've got Jennifer.
No.
Big Sky Dreamer.
Yeah. And Deep in the Woods with Liger. So it was the tiger. A few got predictive text on that one. I know, some sweet and sour candy. The boys got a show bag and it's got those sweet and sour warheads or something in there. They're a bit, yeah. Number 4. What are female elephants called?
Samantha. Betty.
What are female elephants called? A liger is a tiger, a lion and hybrid. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Ah, well, if someone said liger, they got it wrong.
Yeah, so I have to take the next one, and I don't think there was a next one. Siberian tiger, I can take my next.
Siberian tiger?
Yeah.
Yep, well, that's what it is anyway. Siberian tiger, isn't it?
Sorry, Deep in the Woods, you stole a point off you. Okay.
We thought it was a typo, but it was a wrong guess, sorry.
Okay.
A liger? Ooh, I get a cross between a lion and a tiger.
Okay.
See? I want a bit of courage, see? I'll fight you and I'll fight you and I'll go to see the Wizard of Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because of
the wonderful things he does.
Oh, Deep in the Woods Googled. Mrs. Elephant. So the correct answer was a cow.
No, ligers are real.
Now, I love the little joke that, I don't even know whether it's a joke, but you say it, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this next question. Number 5. Bees are found on every continent of Earth except for one. Which is it? Bees are found on every continent of Earth except for one. What is the continent that they're not on? Now, you know what I'm talking about?
What?
The milking of bees.
Milking of bees?
They need a little...
How do you milk a bee?
Yeah.
With a very tiny stool.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Big Sky Dreamer. First on the board with Antarctica. Next is Tim's World. And then Conklin, which is WTFK YouTube News with
Woo!
Antarctica.
So, Antarctica. You want to do 5, Ben?
I can do 5.
Okay, so I'll put my monkey head on.
Ugh.
Monkey's head's had an accident. He's got
Quick, put the mask back on. Put the mask back on. These don't like ice.
No, it's too cold for him. Looks like you don't get a lot of bugs in New Zealand because of the cold weather.
Yeah, it's the same with England. I know we've had people here from England and New Zealand, and they freak out at the size of our bugs.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to score with this.
If you play your cards right, you might.
Duh.
Okay, ready? What food makes up nearly all of a giant panda's diet?
Okay, these are the fast 5.
Fast 5.
Fast in.
A nice, quick, easy 5 questions here. And the first one is, what food makes up nearly all of a giant panda's diet?
Yes, I did see yours, Leslie. You said Alaska.
Alaska. That was close. Going north to Alaska. We're going north. The rush is on. Big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska. We're going north. The rush is on.
So many good answers there. We've got Big Sky Dreamer, Deep in the Woods, and Laura with Bamboo.
It was indeed Bamboo. Big Sky Dreamer is dominating the scores at the moment. Number 7. Which type of animals have more teeth? Reptiles or mammals? What type of animals have more teeth? Mammals or reptiles? Why are you scratching your head? Don't pry, mate. You've got a 50-50 chance if you guess on this one. Which type of animals have more teeth? It is mammals. Got your correct answers, babe?
In a minute. It's a lot harder to...
They're trying to read through the monkey's head.
Hey, Kenneth, welcome him in.
You know what I love about my help on this show? She works for peanuts.
Okay, so the correct answer was mammals.
Next question. What type of animal is the main source of food for a mole?
Hey, Trevi.
Hey, Kenneth. Tavy, how you going? Welcome in. If it's your first time for trivia, just jump right in. If you know the answer or you want to have a guess, just type it in. And the first 3 correct answers on our screen gets a point each. And at the end of the show, the person with the most points gets a prize package. So what type of animal is the main source of food for a mole?
Okay, it's worms. And we've got our Conklin, which is WTFK News. And we've got Turbo Fish and Deep in the Woods with Worms.
So grubs and bugs were close, but it's specifically worms.
Wormies.
You're getting hot in there, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because my mouth is up where the monkey's nose is.
Oh, look, I got my head off for this question. Groups of lions are known as what?
Hey, V-Stag.
Hey, V-Stag. What is a group of lions known as? Yeah, of course a worm is an animal.
A worm is an animal.
It's not a plant and it's not a person. So groups of lions are known as what? Cool. Heaps of right answers coming in.
I'll be right.
Pride. A pride of lions. Well done. Well done, all the correct answers. Even if you don't get up on the board, you're doing well just to get correct answers.
I saw saw a murder the other day.
Yeah, it was a massive murder.
I saw a murder the other day. Up the back, there was lots and lots. There was probably about 100 crows around the tree. And I tried to film them, but I couldn't get close enough for them. But yeah, never seen.
If anyone hasn't heard that before, a big group of crows is called a murder.
Yeah. Yeah. So
the collective noun for crows is murder.
Yeah.
And there was heaps. There was a massive amount of crows.
They were making such a big noise. So there might have been something dead up the mountain.
Did you find out what they were raving about?
No.
Yeah, murder.
A murder.
A group of crows.
Group of crows.
Our Conklin didn't know it. We should have made it a question.
Yeah, really. Really.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not a flock of crows, it's a murder. Ooh, ready for the last one in the Fast Five?
Did you call?
I said to Colette there might have been a big python up there, but even if a big goanna was up there, especially if their tree had a nest in it, if their tree's got a nest in it and a big goanna, which is our lace monitor lizards, they get about 3 foot, 4 foot long.
Yeah.
If you get a big goanna up the tree, they'll do that sometimes. Birds will try chasing it away. Okay, so the last one in the Fast Five is, what was Tarzan's chimpanzee's name? Not Michael Jackson's chimpanzee.
He was Bubbles.
Bubbles. What was Tarzan's chimp's name? Anybody? Does anybody know what Tarzan's chimp's name was? That's exactly right. Big Sky Dreamer first in again with Cheetah. Tim's World next with Cheetah. And WTFK with Cheetah. And then a very close fourth, Turbo, fifth, Horsehair, Deep in the Woods, Cheetah. Tim's World, Honey, only on a really cold night. Come here, honey. What was his son's name? Remember? Was it Joy?
I don't know.
I think so.
You have huge goannas walking around there. Yeah, we do, but we don't really get to see them.
You don't see them very often.
They don't come close to the house.
More out back, like out west, you'll see them out on the open plains. You do see them in the bush sometimes, but
we went
not very often.
When Gus was little, we went to a place. Where was that? Condonella Falls, and they had
there was heaps of them.
They had lots of them walking around. We should go back up there because it's not that far. And we just they walk around, but they get really cheeky. They're not scared of people.
No, what was wrong with them ones? They'd been getting fed.
Yeah.
They'd been getting fed by people, so they'd lost their fear of people.
Yeah, so they would try to come up.
Yeah, they were nasty. They were really pushy about getting food.
Yeah, they'd expect it, not... Yeah.
Big Sky Dreamer, a goanna is a big lizard. It's a lace monitor. So if you've ever seen a Komodo dragon, that's the biggest lizard. It's like a smaller version of a Komodo dragon.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe. How are you? I actually, when Mum and Dad, when I was still living with them, there was 2 goannas and they were mating.
Mm.
And you would expect them to be a bit, I don't know, rough or prehistoric sort of thing, but they were really slow and gentle with each other.
Okay, you want to stick your head back on?
Can't wait for me to cover me face up, eh?
Okay, what did you say, Leslie? Sorry, Leslie. Cheetah. We saw it, but there was a lot of people in front. We can only take the first 3 for a point. Yeah. Thanks, Conklin. Yeah, we see your answers, but we only take the first 3.
Yeah, goannas can be really fast. And they can just run straight over the top of you too, even if you're on a horse. They can go straight up the horse, over the top of you and down the other side.
Okay, we'll keep moving on. Number 11. What is the largest land animal in the world? The largest land animal. So it's living.
I know, a beached whale.
Largest land animal in the world. Yes. Yep. On your screen, your answer will appear above normally.
If anyone ever has got any concerns about the order of the names chosen or anything, if you have a look at the live stream when it goes up to video, because the chat's in live stream now, you can see there exactly what names came up first, and that's how we see it.
Okay, so we've got Our Conklin, Deep in the Woods, Turbofish, and underneath Turbofish is Big Sky Dreamer, Zoe, Laura, Tim, Mark.
Did you read Tim's answer? Tim said my ex-wife.
That was further down.
Giraffe. Giraffe would be the tallest.
Hey, Cassidy, welcome in.
So yeah, by biggest, I guess they meant the weight.
Yes, he's 26,000 pounds.
26,000 pounds.
Yep. That's the largest on record weight.
Holy mackerel.
Which is 12,000 kilos.
That'd be a really big bull elephant.
Yeah.
With elephants, the males are called bulls, the females are called cows, and the babies are called calves.
Number 12. I know, it's huge, isn't it?
I was watching YouTube the other night, and I watched a clip where an elephant come up to a car and just leaned on it, and it just crushed it. All the windows started popping out and smashing, and it was just leaning its bum on the side of the car.
What animal is the largest primate in the world? You don't like these ones, do you?
I don't like any primates.
They're scary. No.
It's not that I don't like them. They just scare the shit out of me.
I like a couple.
And no, it's not these ones. These ones I like.
Okay.
Oh, look at all the correct answers. Grant, good on you.
Gorilla. So the correct answer is gorilla, and we have Our Conklin, Turbofish, Deep in the Woods.
Here you go, Our Conklin. The largest primate in the world.
You need to squat. I know. You said the S word, baby.
Yes. Ama.
Number 13. Which animal is the fastest? A hare, a greyhound, or a horse? Which animal? Come on, Sneaky. Come on, Sneaky.
Hello.
Come here, Sneaky. Sit. Come on, sit. You're not going to. No, he says.
Hazel.
No, nobody has said it yet. What is the fastest animal? A hare, a greyhound, or a horse?
I know I'm losing my hairs pretty quick, so they must be fast. Hello, my diesel boy. Hello, my diesel boy. You should hear him talk to me when I come home of a night time after bringing Gus home from work.
I'm moving my chair.
As soon as I open the car door, he starts talking to me from the house. And he's like, oh,
So the answer is a hare. A hare is the fastest. And we have Laura, Conklin and Tim's World. Tim's World got hit by predictive text. He's gone hate, but he's corrected himself down here, so it's hair. So the correct answer is hair.
Hey, I was right, see? That's why I'm losing my hair so quick. They're the fastest.
Oh, what's that one about?
I forget what the joke is, but
oh, okay.
The punchline is something about walking backwards.
And what do you call a group of walking hares walking backwards?
A group of rabbits walking backwards.
Yeah, that's it.
A receding hairline.
Ding.
Ding.
Okay, number 14. What is the only continent on Earth where giraffes live in the wild?
In the wild. The only continent on Earth where giraffes live in the wild.
Yeah, big sky dreamer.
Well, when I was younger, we used to have a Rottweiler, and he used to chase the hares around the property we were on, and he could never catch them. They used to run him in circles.
Okay, so the correct answer is Africa, and we have Algonquin turbofish and Deep in the Woods.
I'd like to see Diesel chasing a hare.
Our cats can chase a hare.
Rabbits don't play team sports because they don't like splitting hairs.
Number.
What have you done to this?
I just shoved a thing up there. Diesel, I'm scared I'm going to run over your feet. Number 15. What is the most recognizable feature of a hedgehog's appearance? What is the most recognizable feature of a hedgehog's appearance?
Oh, Pepe. I love you so much.
Okay, so I will say spike. So we got spikes, spikes, and spikes. So we have Turbofish with spikes, Algonquin with spikes, and Tim's World with spikes.
We don't have hedgehogs here.
No, but we've
Actually, when we were talking about echidnas earlier, echidnas are like a big hedgehog.
Yeah, and it must be mating season for echidnas because we've seen a couple near the road, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's half time.
Does anybody watch BoJack Horseman?
Checking. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
That's me.
Hello, everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
It's
Make sure you ring the bell.
lucky number time. What is the lucky number? So, for anybody just joining us, the lucky number is between 1 and 100, and you can guess any number. The first one to say it on our screen gets a little gift from us. What is the lucky number?
Okay, so if you haven't seen this before, everyone, just guess one number at a time. As soon as we see the number on the screen, we'll let you know who's won. So it could be any number between 1 and 100. It might even be the number 33.
Which is your favourite number, but it's not.
I was just seeing if I could get anyone to say 33.
It's a lucky number. Is anybody
who's holding the number today? Gary Galar?
Yep.
Oh, I like it when it takes a while.
No one has
Still
said
haven't
it yet.
seen it yet.
Might have to channel my brain.
No, don't let them in. Don't let them in.
Don't let them in?
Block
Okay.
the psychics.
Okay, block it.
Use your mental tricks.
Guessy, guessy, guessy. What number is it? There's been a lot around it.
Inside this envelope is a number. Ooh.
Hey, Deborah Daly. We're doing the guessing lucky number. You can.
You're in time, Deb. Still time. No one's guessed it yet. Guess a number between 1 and 100.
So many have guessed around it.
All right, we'll give you as a clue.
No.
It's between 10 and 99.
Yay! I see it.
All right.
See, he channeled me.
You didn't block. You didn't block hard enough.
So the lucky number was 82.
82.
And on my screen with 82 is Turbofish. Turbofish. So Turbofish will get a pen and where is it? And a sticker and a card.
Who said they collected pens earlier?
Pitbull Mum.
Ah, Pitbull Mum.
Bye, Laura.
See you later, Laura. Thanks for coming.
So the lucky number is 82.
And we do the lucky number every week.
And we set it up so it's done before we come in, so we don't give it away at the beginning.
We pick a different number every week, pop it inside the envelope, and then it's up to you guys to guess it. Some weeks it goes within the first 5 guesses.
Yeah, yep. Okay, so that's the lucky number done.
All right. Congratulations, Turbo.
Bye, Pitbull Mum.
See you, Pitbull. Pitbull. Sorry, Pitbull. Hopefully, if you can make it back next week, you might win a pen next week, Pitbull. Thanks again for calling in. If you can hit the thumb on your way out, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Now,
I know, Tim's World, you were all around
I know, I said there were so many dancing around that number. There was 89, 87, 85. You got time to race to the toilet if you want to, or grab yourself a drink.
Okay.
Keep yourself hydrated. Well, we can knock on the magic wall. Awesome, Leslie. She said she's going live later.
Excellent. Good luck with that.
I'm going to see if we can get a magic coffee.
There's a few people in here that do live streams. If you want to make sure you're connected to each other too, there's lots of good channels in here.
Yep, and don't forget our featured channels for this week. Brick Bay Wacky, Wednesday, WTFK, the Kiwi family, and Tammy Sully. Show them all some love if you haven't already.
Is Tammy still in here?
No. No worries, Tim.
I like Tammy Sully. She's very straight up to the point, no mucking around. She says what she thinks, but also in a really respectful way. People are allowed to have different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll have little debates and talk about things like things that are normally cause a bit of trouble, like gun law debates or politics, that sort of thing. But she's really mature about it, and as long as everyone talks with respect, everyone's welcome to have a different point of view.
Awesome.
So Tammy Sully is worth checking out, and she also does tarot card readings, and I really enjoy the way she does tarot card readings. So if you want to check out Tammy Sully, she's one of our recommended channels this week.
He's always down there checking out the lion.
When the boys first put it on the other day, he was barking at them.
Yeah.
Okay, who else is on our recommended channels?
I said, sorry, Green Bay Wacky.
Green Bay Wacky. He's been around for a while. He has an awesome big channel. He gives lots of support to the community. And if you head over to Green Bay Wackies, he's got comedy videos. Yeah, Tammy's really nice. I've known Tammy for a long time. I like Tammy. So Green Bay Wacky, he's who's the cheesehead state? People in America will know what I'm talking about. He's a cheesehead. And he does funny skits. He does makes ads, like infomercial ads and stuff like that. He's always ready for a laugh. He has big share and support live streams where he supports the community and everyone can hook up with each other. And he also has panels. He's a really good guy. I've got a lot of time for Green Bay Wacky. Who else is on the list?
Got Wency and
Wency is a Filipino woman. She's really sweet. In her live stream, she has a lot of people from Filipino that speak a different language than English, but she usually translates for me and is a lovely woman.
Thank you, mate.
She's just a really good lady. She's really friendly. They're very friendly community, the Filipino community. So I wanted to recommend Wency. She's a lovely lady. If you want to check her out, let her know I sent you and say hello.
She's in Qatar.
Well, she lives in Qatar. Yeah, she's a Filipino woman, but she lives in Qatar with her husband.
And then you've got WTFK YouTube News.
WTFK YouTube News. He's awesome. Have you ever seen him?
I've just started watching his new series.
His news reports are fantastic.
And then we have the lovely Melissa from the Kiwi family. She's just about to hit her 1,000 subscribers. I think she needs only about 4 or 5.
Oh, really? So close.
So if you can go over and show her some love, she's the Kiwi family. I'll type that in.
If you type it in, that'd be excellent if you can help her get up to the 1,000 mark. She only needs a few by the sound of it.
Normally she's in here, but she's in the UK, so she's it's after midnight there.
She's got a baby, baby Jensen.
Yeah.
She's got 2 boys.
Yeah, Manek.
WTFK is R. Conklin. R. Conklin Arts has changed his name to WTFK YouTube News.
Yeah.
And he's doing some really funny skits now, little news reports, and I love his sense of humour. He's really intelligent, Conklin.
Okay, so the Kiwi family is in there. She's just a little bit shy of her 1,000 subscribers. She's a lovely lady.
If you can pop over when you subscribe to her and leave a message that you've come from the Simple Joys, I'd really appreciate that, guys.
Yeah. And then we have Tammy Sully, who you spoke about already. So that's our 5 for our featured channel this week. Next week we'll have another 5. So. And
just to reiterate, of course, WTFK News is R. Conklin Arts. He's just changed his name.
Yeah.
And he's our wrench holder in here.
I hate how YouTube does that. They do the notifications that quicker.
And he's a wrench holder for a reason, and that's because he has a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah. And he's also a good friend. We class him as a good friend too. Okay,
I wouldn't go that far.
Number 16.
All right, back into this trivia. We'll wrap up the second half for everyone. We only got 10 people left. All right, you've got a good chance at winning here.
Yeah. I don't know whether the numbers are correct, but that's what it's showing here. Okay, number 16. Is a shark or a fish a mammal?
Is a shark a fish or a mammal?
Is a shark?
So what is a shark?
Yeah. Is a shark a fish or a mammal?
Thanks, Gussie. Is a shark a fish or a mammal? A really easy way to tell if something that lives in the ocean is a fish or a mammal is if it's got gills. If it's got gills, it's a fish. If it's got a blowhole, it's usually a mammal.
Okay, so the correct answer, actually, that's not right.
So the whales, dolphins, porpoises, all those things are mammals. And a shark has gills, so it's a fish.
Yes, it's a fish. So we have Mark's Ark Aquarium with fish, Deep in the Woods with fish, and Turbo Fish with fish.
All the fish people got it?
Yep.
Cool.
Number 17. Hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ. JJ is one of the people I wrote a letter to this week. Conklin, I wrote you a letter too, but it was a few days ago, so by the time it gets to you, if it's behind in subject matter or topics, that's why. I wrote it a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I still haven't posted it yet, and then it'll take a week to get there. So anyone I have written a proper old school letter to, expect to get it in a week or so.
JJ in the house. He also wrote me a lovely letter. It's more like a story. It's not a letter to me.
I wanted to entertain you. Actually, I wanted to try my hand at writing something. I've always thought, I wonder if I could write some sort of story.
I reckon after this, if you still got people hanging around, I reckon you read it because it is like a story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just I over dramatized it. And,
yeah.
I took a few little events and tried to turn them into something bigger than they were.
Okay, number 17. What type of animal is a Mexican hairless?
A Mexican hairless?
What type of animal is a Mexican hairless?
Is it a grasshopper?
It's weird because like the camera's pointing down on us.
We've got our 3 correct answers. A Mexican hairless is
a dog.
A dog.
So we got our Conklin with dog, Deep in the Woods with dog, and Jennifer with dog.
Ooh, a chupacabra. Isn't a chupacabra like a giant guinea pig?
No, a cabby is a giant guinea pig.
Oh.
No, it's a guinea pig.
Copy Conklin. Yeah, well, there's only 14 people in here. Maybe we could reduce it to the first 2 answers.
Hey, H-Top Music.
Hey, H-Top Music. Good to see you in here.
Okay, number 18. I hope everybody is having some fun. Where's your head?
Fun. I'm having a coffee. I can't drink a coffee with my head on.
You just lift it up when you want to have a coffee. Yeah, I'll be the lion for a little while. There we go. Rawr. Okay. I have to hold it down like this.
Yeah, really good. Thanks, H-Top. Let me talk through the mouth here.
No worries, Big Sky Dreamer. Have fun. Take care. Number 18. How many legs does a lobster have? This is a lot easier. It's not as big in here. Like, not as tight. How many legs does a lobster have?
You like them, JJ? We got them from Kmart. I love them. I can't wait to wear them out in public.
You can also get a cat and a panda. How many legs does a lobster have? Okay, so the answer is 10, and we have Draft Horse Dealer on 10, Turbo Fish on 10, and Annie Confetti with 10. And then further down we have Jennifer and Deep in the Woods on 10 with 10 also.
Can you hear us all right when we're wearing the mask? Can you still hear Colette?
Yes. Which is...
Colette, I'm sick of you lying around all the time.
Which is the largest living bird?
Which is the largest living bird? Yeah, thanks, JJ. We got them from Kmart. And Colette did a little 20-second video of Farron dancing with the lion, not the lion, the monkey head on. And it's so cute. I love it. If you have a look, was it our last video? No, the last video would have been the ad for this.
Yeah.
So the video before, it was about 4 days ago, Colette put up a little 20-second video of Farron dancing with the monkey head. Check that out if you want to have a laugh.
Okay, so the answer is ostrich, and we have Deep in the Woods, Turbo Fish, and Any Confetti with ostrich.
Ah, albatross. Albatross, I think, has got the largest wingspan.
And then just below that, we have Mark, Jennifer with ostrich too. Number 20. A cow normally has how many teeth? A cow normally has how many teeth?
Sounded like you said teeth.
Teats. Like
teats.
Teats. T-E-A-T-S.
Conklin, WTF, should know this.
How many teats does a cow have? Got a groaner in the background.
If you can hear that moaning and groaning, that's Diesel.
Do, 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 do. 20 teats, not teeth. Teats.
Yeah, not teeth. Not them. These.
Number 21. Oh, sorry, I didn't give the answer. 4 is the answer.
4 teats.
So we have...
Plus the other udder to the other brother.
We have Deep in the Woods, Turbo, and Any Confetti with 4. So they have 4 teats.
4 teats on each udder. The udder is the whole sack, and the teat is the individual nipple.
Grant has 2.
Are you sure I've only got
no.
2, John Jacobs? I might have an extra.
Conklin, welcome back. You lost internet for a bit.
Welcome back to the same old trivia that you used to win.
I think you only missed 1 anyway.
Welcome back.
Oh no, you missed 2. 3. Sorry. Yeah, that's why I spelt it out. Number.
Hey, you know, cows are really weird too. They only got teeth on the top.
No, cows have got teeth on top and bottom.
Ah.
It's goats that don't have. I think it might be.
They don't have a mouthful of teeth.
No, they don't have a mouth, but they have top and bottom because that's how they chew their cud.
No.
I don't know.
It's how they rip the grass out.
I don't know. No. Number.
What has a horn and flies? A garbage truck.
Number 21. What kind of animal is a Komodo dragon? Now, we spoke about this earlier.
Well, I can answer this, JJ. To be technical, it's only 1 stomach, but it has 4 compartments. So 1 stomach, 4 compartments.
And you know this from personal experience from trying to save the
Our first ever video that we put on YouTube, what started us even doing videos, was the video called Cow Rescue. And we found one of the landlord's cows down in the paddock with bloat, and it was just about ready to die. The bloat was massive and its whole stomach was huge and it was pressing on all of its organs. And we had to actually end up stabbing it to release the gas out of the top of its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And that has 30,000 views now.
Yeah.
If you've never ever seen that video, that was our first video, and it's by far our biggest video. It's got like 30,000 views on it. And that's what started us doing YouTube. If anyone ever wants to look up the cow rescue video, is where we stabbed the cow because it had bloat. And we had never even thought about YouTube before that. Colette just filmed it because it was out in the paddock, and we put it on YouTube to keep it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it ended up getting popular, so we started a channel.
Yeah, but we had it on a different channel, which is...
We forgot the password.
I forgot the password, and
we changed our phone number, so we couldn't get into it. We didn't have the details.
Oh no, they're losing connection left, right, and centre.
Oh no. But that first channel was just under my name.
Yeah, and that ended up having 76,000 views.
So all up, that video has had like 100,000 views between two channels.
Yeah. Welcome back, Laurie. Our internet was getting
really bad yesterday.
The whole system went down with the provider. They're copying each other. It's tag team. Okay, number 22. What kind of creature is a Portuguese man of war?
Ooh.
What kind of creature is a Portuguese man of war?
We didn't say something to offend people, did we? We lost like 15 viewers.
Well, maybe they're having internet trouble too.
Okay.
It was you showing your boobie, baby.
Oh, that's what it was.
They couldn't.
They got all hot and bothered and had to turn away.
No, it's just people have got things to do. It's that time of night. Okay.
They just all suck. It's just really weird. That's like the lowest number in ages.
Oh, thank you, Turbo Fish.
Thank you, Turbo. Yeah, it's a jellyfish, the man of war.
Yeah, it's a jellyfish.
We got the box jellyfish, and it's prize video. Awesome. We'll check that out now. And can we steal that and add it to the collection on?
I just link it.
You link it to Twitter.
I link it to Twitter because I've got a list of people there, and I link it to our Facebook. So if anybody wants to contact us or anything, you can get us through Twitter or Facebook. And if you want to upload photos to our Facebook channel, go ahead. We love to see photos of your cats, your dogs, your family, your kids, and everything is just, it's just all in fun. So
there's some really cool stuff people have shared with us on the Twitter.
Yeah. And I sat here the other day and I watched all the reaction videos to the prizes. There's 9 that have done videos of the prizes that they've done so far. And I sat here with Farron the other day and loved going through them. It was good. I just love seeing people's reaction. And because like something that started here went all the way over there to their house. And yeah, it's nice. Okay, number 23. Lupus is a Latin name for what animal?
So that's lupus, L-U-P-U-S.
Lupus is Latin name for what animal?
Lupus.
Lupus. L-U-P-U-S. Lupus.
Good guess, but no, not leopard. Not kangaroos. Hey, Go for Green Living. How are you? Welcome in.
Okay, so the correct answer is a wolf. And we have on the top Conklin, then we have Deep in the Woods, and then we have Turbofish with Wolf 2. A lot of kangaroos in there. Kangaroo.
What you doing, Diesel? Hey, what you doing, buddy?
Flunked Latin.
Flunked.
Flunked. Oh, flunked Latin.
You flunked English.
I flunked English. I flunked everything when it came to schooling. What breed of dog was Lassie on the TV and film? Big Latin. I know gibberish. What kind of dog was Lassie on film and TV? Yeah, he's got a belly full of food, so he's a bit groany. What breed of dog was Lassie on the film and TV? No.
Wow.
Okay, so Lassie was a collie dog. They actually call him a rough collie dog. Not rough. As rough.
Okay, so we got first in is Mark's Ark Aquariums, then Turbofish, and then Go for Green Living.
No.
Yeah. Collie.
Oh, collie. Okay.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, so
I think just about everyone answered that one.
Yeah, so he was a collie. Was it a he or a she? Was Lassie a girl or a boy?
Lassie. I don't know.
I think it might have been a boy. I'm not sure. Number 25. I think there were two Lassies. A girl.
Oh.
What is the name of the pig in Charlotte's Web?
Oh, I know this one.
Girl on the show, boy in real life. What is the name
Does that mean they always have to be really careful not to get an undershot of Lassie?
What is the name of the pig in Charlotte's Web?
Oh, Wilbur.
Oh, Wilbur.
You remember that kids movie?
Wilbur. Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's
Web. Love
where she wrote things in the web.
Yep. So we have Go for Green Living, Turbofish, and Manek with Wilbur.
She wrote things like Awesome Pig.
Amazing
Pig. Lucky she never wrote Yummy Pig. Hey.
Number.
Wilbur wouldn't have stand much of a chance if she wrote in the web, bacon.
What was that thing we were watching last night?
Hey, Rama A to Z, really good, thanks.
What was the pig's name in the show we were watching last night?
The pig?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the kids' cartoon.
Yeah, I forget. Applesauce.
Applesauce.
Applesauce. Some pig. Yeah. No.
That's some pig.
Number 26. From which animal is mohair obtained?
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Which animal is mohair obtained? I don't know. We're Friday.
Yeah, not here today. Missing a few familiar faces today.
Which animal is mohair obtained? Hey, Twister. Cheryl.
Hey, Twister. G'day, Cheryl.
Okay, so the correct answer is goat. It's an actual Angora goat. So we have Twister with goat, Go for Green Living with goat, and Conklin with or goat maybe. So it was a goat. You want to pass me the monkey? No, don't go barking. Okay, on the home straight now, number 27.
Do you want me to ask a couple or you right?
You can't read through there.
I'll take it off.
Number 27. What type of leaves does a koala use for food? Manic says, Andy and I got detained in airport security for packing a horse mask in our carry-on.
Really? Why?
What type of leaves does a koala use for food?
For food. What else does he use leaves for? What leaves does a koala use for wiping his bum?
So we have...
Tore it apart to make sure it wasn't a bomb.
We have Manic, Deep in the Woods, and Turbo Fish.
A bomb. Denver Broncos flappy hat.
Okay.
All right, I'll ask one.
Yeah.
What are we up to? When a caterpillar changes into an adult butterfly, what is the change called? So it's a big word. It doesn't matter if it's not spelt 100% right, but it's a big word. And what is it called when a caterpillar changes into a butterfly?
It's the scientific.
So it does go into a cocoon or a chrysalis, but I want the name of the whole process. All right, there we go. We got 3 up there. That's it. The answer I was chasing was metamorphosis. And we've got Deep in the Woods, Turbo Fish, and Go for Green Living.
Awesome.
Well done.
That was a big word to spell out.
Big word.
I couldn't spell that out.
Metamorphosis. And we must be just about at the end. There's only a couple of questions left. Second last question. What is the scientific name for the trunk of an elephant?
Ooh.
What is the scientific name for the trunk of an elephant?
Gets really hot in there really quickly.
So the word I'm looking for starts with P. Luggage. I think I'll just take the first answer. There it is, Deep in the Woods.
I was going to say, and mosquitoes
Proboscis.
have one too. There you go.
There you go. We'll just take the first answer. Deep in the Woods. Proboscis. Oh, we did have some latecomers though.
You got to wait for lag too.
I suppose we're right at the last question and we've done 3 this whole way, so I won't change.
No, bit late to change the rules.
Yeah,
now,
I won't change the rules. Sorry, guys. I just thought it was going to be a while getting the answers. Okay, so take the first 3.
I already done it.
You already done it?
Yeah, so we had...
I don't have to tell you twice.
No. Deep in the Woods, Twister, and turbofish with proboscis.
I've heard, I know butterflies have got a proboscis because it curls up underneath.
Yeah, they got a
and then it rolls out and they stick it in the flower for the pollen. And mosquitoes have got a proboscis that they stab you with and suck your blood. But I never knew they called that. No. I guess because they can suck things through it.
He just gets a bit groany sometimes. I think it might be just his breed.
He talks a lot. Sometimes at night you hear him getting comfortable when he's trying to sleep, and he's just like an old man. Yeah.
But you got to remember, he's a big, tall dog too. So
and he weighs. How do you convert 80 kilos?
We struggle with this all the time.
I think it's about 160 pounds. I think he weighs. So I mean, he's a big boy. Last question for trivia.
Thank you, Love Fiddle. She says, hi, I love the background.
G'day, thank you. Nice big lion's head. And then behind that is leopard print.
Yeah.
A couple of plants in here. There's a cockatoo. A couple of little animals pinned up there as well. Colette loves doing the background. Every week we do a different one for the theme. Ready for the last question, everyone?
160 pounds.
Yeah. So he's a big boy, eh?
Yeah.
Which large mammal's tail is so strong it can stand on it and lift its hind legs off the ground?
Hey, DK, welcome. She said,
hey,
I just got home.
Welcome, welcome. Where's your late note? You're just in time for the very last question. We might stay on a little bit longer today, though.
Made it for the last question.
We don't have to race off after the last question.
You're going to do story time.
You want me to do story time?
You're going to do story time.
Which large mammal's tail is so strong it can stand on it and lift its hind legs off the ground? And they often do this to fight. There we go.
Okay, so the correct answer was a kangaroo.
Kangaroo, of course.
And we have DK, Manek, and Deep in the Woods with kangaroo. Now I have to do tallies.
Excellent. And while Colette's doing that tally, I'll run through our featured channels. We're going to start doing this every week now. Every week we're going to do 5 new featured channels just to try and support
Diesel
boy. Try and support the people that support us. So we're going to pick 5 people to do, excuse me, what do we call it? Featured channels.
Yeah.
So this week's featured channels are Green Bay Wacky. He does comedy and lots of big live streams. Wenzi and Capilla, which is husband and wife living in Qatar, and she's from the Philippines. And in a minute, I'll get Colette to type up some of these names. WTK, that's not right. You wrote WTKK, I'm not going to read your stuff. WTFK YouTube News, which is our Conklin. Our Wrench in here. He does comedy news reports now. And who else is on there? Tammy Sully. Tammy Sully does live chat. She does tarot card reading if anyone wants their tarot cards read. And the Kiwi family, which is Melissa from the UK. So that's our 5 featured channels this week. And let us know if you're interested in being a featured channel, and we'll throw you up next week. Make sure that we give you a bit of a shout out and try and get a couple of people to check out your channel.
Yeah, just leave a comment or something underneath this video once it goes up.
Yeah, once this live stream goes up to video, if you just want to leave a message on it saying you'd like to be included in the shout outs or the featured channels, and we'll just make up a little list and we'll work our way through them every week. Thanks, Draft Tour Steva. Yeah, if you haven't hit the thumbs up and you want to leave a thumb for us, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so there's your 5. Now I'll do the tallies. We have
Wendy and Capilla.
Yeah, I know that there's something else on the end.
We'll be a bit more organised next week. We just started that this week for the first time. Yay! Thank you very much for taking the time to check us out. Love Fit All.
Yeah. So next week I'll have proper links and that I can put in for the different channels, so you can, if you want to show some love or support for them. But we're going to do a new 5 feature channels, so that they'll stay up on our page for the next week, and then we'll just change them again. We have recently hit our 1,600th subscriber.
Yeah,
so
we're
awesome.
only just over it by a couple, so
yeah,
we're sort of going up and down this last few weeks.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do this, the tallies and the scores and read them out to you for our trivia this week. We have DK with 1 because she was late coming, and then we have Twister on 2. John Jacobs.
DK come in and get a point for the last question.
Yeah. John Jacobs on 1. Go for Green Living on 5. Annie Confetti on 3. Draft Horse Diva on 1. Mark's Arc on 3. WTFK, that's such a mouthful. R. Conklin on 15. Manek on 4. Jennifer on 2. Big Sky Dreamer on 4. Tim's World on 8. Laura Horse Girl, I think she stepped out. She was on 4. Then we have Deep in the Woods with 18.
Deep in the Woods. I can't be beat. I won't be beat.
Deep in the Woods on 18, and with 19 we have Turbofish.
All right.
Turbofish cleaned up today.
And Turbofish won the lucky number.
Yeah. Turbofish cleaned up tonight.
That's the first time we've had a double win.
Yep. So we have Turbofish, got the little koala.
Oh, cool.
I mean koala. Kangaroo.
That's
I called it koala. I know.
That koala's got a long tail.
You did that last week. You called the koala a kangaroo. And this week, so you've got the koala and this little one. So,
and Love Fit All, if you missed it, at halftime, after 15 questions, we do a lucky number as well. So every week you stand a chance of winning a little package just by guessing a number between 1 and 100.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins the trivia questions also gets a little prize pack sent out every week.
Yeah, awesome. So Turbofish got the lucky number and today's trivia. Well done.
No, 5's really good. Go for Green Living.
Yeah.
Some people come every week and have a hard time getting just 2 points up on the board because, excuse me, with different net speeds and a little bit of lag, it's hard sometimes. You might get it first on your screen or know it and type it in really quick, but it comes through a little bit slower on our side.
Yeah, and we try and make it that we take the first 3 in on our screen. So hopefully that if you know the answer and you get in time, you get that point, and that point at the end adds up, and then you get a prize if you get the most points out of the lot of everybody.
Thanks, Twister.
And as we say, it's all in fun. We're not playing for sheep stations. You get a little souvenir from Australia that we send, and a sticker and a little card, a Simple Joys card.
A card.
And we change them out too because we get we've been doing it for 9 months. We've been doing trivia for 9 months, so we have some reoccurring winners because they're awesome at trivia.
Said, and he got the kangaroo last week.
Okay.
We haven't got any koalas left, have we?
No, I've only got the kangaroo. I'll swap. I'll do a koala. I'll get a koala and put a koala in. So then the following week we'll have a kangaroo.
Yeah, it might just be a few more days than normal, Turbo.
Yeah.
But thank you for letting us know that, because we'll save the kangaroo for next week,
and then we'll just send off a little koala.
Yeah,
similar to this, but it's just a koala one.
Because I'd like to see us get a little collection.
Yeah, and then you can get emus, wombats in the same sort of animal. So we're going to be looking at doing them over the course, but we just have to get to the shop to get.
I'd like to find a little platypus and echidna.
Yeah, I also want to get I've been trying to look for a place that does little soft animals. That I want to get one done of Diesel. I want to get a soft animal done of him. So that's in the pipeline further down the track too.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Cool.
Baby. I actually forgot Annie got the kangaroo last week.
Oh, we were sick last week, so everything's just a blur. And like I do keep notes on things, but I don't write down who wins what. So maybe I should start doing that.
You did a rough tally the other night, something like 40
packages we have sent in the last 9 months.
And we absolutely send...
That's just for trivia.
Yeah.
That's just for trivia.
Every package we say we're going to send, we have absolutely sent. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get there, but we have sent everything. So that's 40 people.
Yeah,
have received
I didn't realize it was that much. And like then we send off little random things, like we did Christmas cards at Christmas. We've done little special gifts for other people within that have shown love to us and supported us. We've done random letters to people.
Really enjoy sending little bits of Australia around the world though.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Really appreciate you joining us each week, hey?
Yeah, it means a lot to us that you come and
we love seeing all the familiar faces and new people, but especially you guys that have been coming all the time. We really appreciate the support and just love the company.
Yeah.
And plus I get to dress up and be silly.
But see, thank you, Annie. But see, people show us kindness too, so we like to give back. And if
we've been shown heaps of love on YouTube, and people have helped us out before.
Yeah.
People have been really generous to us and sent us things, so we like to pass on a bit of that love.
I've got the towel hanging on the wall behind me now. Nice. My new streams. Awesome.
That little tea towel. Was that the one with the like the kangaroo?
The kangaroos and stuff.
The road signs. Yeah, sure.
I got my lipstick's gone all chunky.
Chunky.
I think it's the heat with the coffee.
So where are you from, Love Fit All?
Do you want me to go get your story?
If you want me to.
I need boomerangs. If I could get them in bulk. See, that's what I want to try and do, get things in bulk.
I've tried sending a boomerang to the USA 10 times now, and it just keeps coming back.
I have to move back carefully because Diesel's beside me. Diesel, move, mate. Come on.
I love my dad jokes.
I'm moving back slowly. Bye, Jennifer.
See you, Jennifer.
You'll have to squeeze in for a minute, babe.
Thanks very much, Love Fit All. Just remember to ring the bell, hit the bell for notifications, and that way you'll see if we come on. We'll catch you next time. Oh, what's going on, Diesel? She's going. Quick. Where's she going? Where's she going? Hey. You're my big boy. Hey, you're my big boy. Oh, you're a bit stinky. Hey, you're a bit stinky. Cool. Bye, John. Bye, Jen. Totally hope we can help each other. Yeah, if you just want to hook up to each other, show some support, that'd be great.
I'll get him to sit.
And Love Fit All.
Sit.
If you want to leave a comment on one of our videos, I'll make sure that we hook up and sub up to you.
You need to slide that way a bit. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. You've been a good boy.
Look at the eyes.
Gentle.
He loves bread.
Gentle. Good boy. Can I have a paw? Good boy. No, that's mine. You don't get to sneak it. Good boy. Again. That's That's a boy. There we go. Okay, are you going to go, or are you going under there?
I'm going right in front of you.
Yeah, he does. He goes out and rolls around. Now I've got slobber. Yuck. Yeah, he is a good boy.
None of the other dogs are in here. We've actually got 4 dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's by far the biggest. And then we've got a cattle dog or blue heeler, Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got 2 little dogs, a little Shih Tzu cross Maltese, and the other one's a Shih Tzu cross Maltese as well, but got more Shih Tzu in it.
Yeah. He's at my feet now. I've got a foot rest. And Grant, because Grant's out until about 1, 2 o'clock of the night time. And I've been watching a scary series of the night time. And Grant comes home because Diesel's inside. And like normally I don't have him inside, but he's inside on lounge, and Grant says, Mum's been watching scary movies again.
Yeah, I know, because Diesel's inside instead of out on the veranda. Oh yeah, we're well and truly into fall. JJ, winter's just about on us.
Winter's a week away.
Yeah, we're starting to get really cold nights now.
Yeah.
And what we call really cold anyway. And
I feel the cold, like it could be summer, JJ, and on a late summer afternoon, I feel the cold. I don't know. I just do.
The draft tour Steve has got 5 Shih Tzus.
Wow.
They're cute, eh? Bella has got the most Shih Tzu in her.
Mm.
And the boys love her. She's like a little teddy bear.
Yeah. And she's...
Bella!
Has she still got her jacket
I don't
on?
know where she is. Bella!
Yeah, our colds are better. Yeah, today feeling a lot better. Yesterday was an off day, and like Grant's been sick off and on for the last week, but we're a lot better than we were. Oh, she's still got a coat on.
Still got a jumper on.
That's Bella Boo Boo.
Oh, darling. What's the matter?
Bella Boo Boo.
Did I hurt your tummy? Eh? Yeah. She's got a couple of tender spots.
She was a rescue dog. We rescued her off, she was with 6 other dogs in a little confined area, and we rescued her.
We hadn't planned on it. We went to this place to pick up ducklings.
Yeah.
And they had all these dogs on the veranda.
That was nearly 2 years ago, so we've had her 2 years.
And Bella came up to the edge of the veranda, and I said, oh, what's her name? And he started saying, oh, she's our son's dog, and he moved out. We don't really want her. So, and you could tell.
I don't exactly know how old she is, but she's always had a couple of sore spots, hey? So whether she was mistreated, but I'm so glad that we rescued her. She's got a few issues. Hey, a few issues, but she's adorable.
Ugh.
And
so that's Bella.
And Witchy Woo. This is Lily.
That's Lily. This is the Queen.
Yeah, she's about 8-year-old now. So she can be cantankerous and a bit grumpy, but she's my princess.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Hey, my princess.
Little growly girl. And my Jessie. Come here, Jessie.
I don't know whether Jessie will come up.
Come on.
Yes, she will. Come on. And that's Jessica.
Oh, Suki. Suki girl.
Jessica.
So that's Jess.
Okay, everybody out. Out.
What's your feet?
Diesel out.
Diesel,
out.
I'm going to get your feet, mate.
Diesel says, I want to hop on your lap too, Dad.
Out you go. Okay, so that's all the fur babies. Well, the dogs.
The dogs. And then we've got cats.
We've got a couple of cats. And we've got goats.
Mm-hmm.
And chickens and ducks and peacocks and...
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to read this? You
don't have to if you don't want to, but it's quite good.
I can if they want me to.
It's quite good.
if you guys are interested, I can read you this sort of little letter / story that I wrote for Colette to keep myself.
He said, oh, it's a letter for you, but it's more of a story. I read it as a story. There's nothing naughty in there.
No. Thanks, Ma.
I was just making sure. And then we got fish. We got lots of fish, but they need attention.
I desperately need to do proper big clean outs. I have to actually take the fish out the tank and do a full clean, I think.
Yeah.
Well overdue for a full clean.
Jessie is the one that goes walkabout, JJ.
Yeah.
But she comes and goes as she pleases.
She can, cattle dogs usually just jump up on the back of utes and go working. They're working dogs.
Yeah.
They go out and round up cattle and sheep, cows. They're really good at that sort of thing. So she has no trouble jumping the fence. She can just jump straight over the front gate. But she usually only goes for a swim in the dam and then she comes back.
Yeah, when she goes walkabout, I don't really worry about her. It was when Diesel went walkabout with her that time because he doesn't really know the area. And he's never really outside the yard because he's normally, well, with us.
Ooh, amphibians.
Ooh.
What's he got?
They're saying, yes, read it.
Okay. Well, I better get started. It's about 6 pages.
Yeah, but you write really big too, so it won't. Yeah. Dear Chloe.
I call Colette Chloe, especially if I'm writing because it's shorter.
She doesn't know what they are called.
I used to have Mexican walking fish, and I've had hermit crabs, yabbies or crawfish.
I was nodding to to JJ. Yes, he was.
What else? Snails.
It was close to 3 days.
We've had lots of things in tanks over the years. Rats. We used to breed rats.
Mm.
Yep. Okay. Just to set you up, I often go to a town nearly an hour away. It's a small little town where our oldest son has been working. And because it's nearly an hour away and he's only doing 4-hour shifts, and instead of dropping him there, coming back and going back and spending 4 hours on the road, I just take him there, sit in the car or walk around and waste a bit of time until he's finished work, and then I bring him home about midnight. So for the last couple of nights, I've been taking pen and paper, or the last probably 5 nights.
Yeah.
I've been taking pen and paper and having a coffee at McDonald's and writing a couple of letters. So I tried my hand at just saying, writing a little bit for Colette.
You're
Yeah,
a bit nervous.
a little bit. Okay. Dear Chloe, it is currently 9 p.m. or just after. I'm inside Macca's. You might have to translate.
Macca's, McDonald's.
See, because when I'm talking on YouTube, I always translate as I'm talking, but this is to Colette. So, so we call McDonald's Macca's. It is currently 9 p.m. or just after. I'm inside Macca's with what is quickly becoming my ritualistic or at least habitual nightly coffee. So much so that when I ordered it, the young lady actually preempted the usual specification of full cream milk and 3 sugars on the order. I then proceeded to show one of my never-ending free coffee loyalty cards. She seemed slightly surprised in a subtle way that I did not add a McDouble burger to the order this time, but alas, the night is young. Let me give you a detailed account of my night thus far. Stopping briefly in the local servo, Gus paid for the top-up in petrol of $15 I had put in, while I added air to the small football for the boys that I had won earlier in the day for a mere $2. Thanks to my super advanced high level of skill that once again rose to the test. Petrol in the tank, energy drinks in the holders, and inflated ball in the back, we returned to the road. The rest of our journey was fairly non-eventful. However, we did make good time, arriving at Macca's at 7:30 p.m. Exiting the car, Gus and I now went our separate ways. Gus was bound for the relative safety of McDonald's to have a small meal before starting his shift that began at 8 p.m. Me, on the other hand, I had a slew of options before me. Where would I go? What would I do? A lone wolf in a small town that was notorious for its twists and turns. A pretty town with well-kept parks and attractive streetscapes, but just beneath the surface lay a dark underbelly. This was not my first experience. I entered this neighbourhood prepared, knowing how quickly events can turn. As I left the car locked and secured, a thought from earlier in the day hung in my head. It drove my direction and pushed me onwards. The vast open car park of the shopping centre lay before me, my footsteps echoing through the dimly lit car park, almost empty and no sign of life. That same thought guided me. The kids would really like some cereal. Of course they would. There was only one place to go, only one place I could go, Coles. My first destination was in sight. At the other end of the complex was the answer to my question, the solution to my mission, to find out what cereal is on special and to help address the dilemma at home, oversupply of milk. With 4 bottles of milk in the fridge, the ratio was all out of whack. Spoilt milk was a real possibility. If we could not restore the balance and promote more milk consumption, there could be a problem. So onwards I pressed. Nearly at my target, I was closing in on the storefront of Coles when it caught my eye. There was no ignoring it. God knows I tried. I tried not to give eye contact. I tried to ignore the psychological taunts. A challenge was made, and right then and there I decided I would walk right over and show who was boss. I would not, nay, could not let this go unanswered. So I turned on the spot and marched straight up to that skill tester, claw machine. Instantly I saw that it had been filled with completely new stock. My eyes widened when I observed it was full of actual sized footballs. Earlier in the day I had indeed won a mini football from the local skill tester, and now in front of me stood the chance to go bigger, go better, and return home to the adulation of my boys, with not only the mini now fully inflated, but with its regular sized counterpart to join it. A capable adversary we had indeed met before. The house is littered with trophies from past encounters, but I have to concede the claw machine had an equally impressive record, with tricks up its sleeve like the weak grab, the counter timeout, and the most formidable, the last-minute item drop. Now, with heavy footballs up for grabs, this was going to be a challenge that was worthy of a tried and proven player such as myself. $2 a turn or $5 for 3 turns. I searched my pockets, no coins. So I opened my wallet. There it is, a $5 note. It sucks my note in faster than an orphan lamb with its first bottle of the morning. First up, it plays one of the finest moves in its arsenal, the weak grab. My heart sinks and I wonder if it even has the strength needed to lift a full-sized football. Second turn now begins. Great position. Perfect grab. It lifts. I hold my breath as it jolts to return to the chute. Yes, just the last run to go, and bam, victory. I stay calm on the outside while inside I'm doing a victory dance. With no balls left that have a reasonable access for clear, unimposed grabbing, I hold little hope for a double banger, and rightly so, because my third attempt is unrewarded. With a brand new full-size team-branded, good quality football for a mere $5, I am undoubtedly the victor in this battle. With my new ball, I walk into Coles with it casually under my arm, like a humble team captain leaving the field directly after a glorious win. Maybe not as much swagger as a mighty Maroon after smashing a Blues team, but definitely as much as a triumphant under-40s C-grade Goodna player, though. Knowing money is especially tight this week, it is important I don't do what I normally do, and buy heaps more than I intend to. Seems I always go into the grocery store for 1 or 2 things and leave with 9 or 10 things. Is it even worth getting a basket? I mean, I only really want cereal, right? I do have a football to carry now, though. I better get a basket. I won't fill it up. I walk through the doors with a basket containing a ball. Right in front of the doors, a table display of crumpets. 50% off. Crumpets. We don't normally eat them, but we do have creamed honey. They are 50% off. Bam, crumpets in the basket. This scenario repeats about 5 times before I find cereal. The Holy Grail, Cocoa Pops, a big box on big special. Then on the way to the register, what's that? The absolute biggest tins of Milo for 30% off. But that's still $12. But that's good for a huge tin. But the budget. But it will also help use that extra milk. Oh, yeah, bam, big Milo in the basket too. Okay, $25 at Coles, $5 at Skill Tester. That's $30 for my cereal mission. Back to the car I go, over to Macca's. Lucky I got a free coffee. Staff have started mopping around me. My coffee is finished, and I do believe I have just enough time to order a McDouble and a frozen drink before they kick me out. Back outside into the dark, like a creature of the night, I go. Will I be prey or predator? Will I be victim or aggressor? Will I get drawn to trouble like a moth to the flame? Or maybe I'll just sit in the car, eat my burger, and use the free Wi-Fi. Possibly have a nap and wait for Gus.
Very good. JJ said, you were supposed to tuck me in before story time. And Annie Confetti said, Grant, you inspired me to write some short stories. I've been focused on my children's books. Awesome. So that was supposed to be a letter for me, but it was a story, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, he is a good writer. He's because he's used to do his own write his own song lyrics also.
It's been years since I've written anything, and I've never tried writing stories. I used to write poems and songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I really liked it. I think I might do some more.
Stephen Wood says, wow, you're a great writer, Grant. Because he normally comes home and like every night he'll go to, because like he has to pass time. So he'll bring home certain things from the grocery shop, and I'll go,
hey, Southern Mama.
You don't need that.
Yeah. And there has been occasion where I've run into trouble. I mean, I don't back down from situations. If there's trouble, and there has been a few incidents where there's been young fellas that have caused a little bit of drama with me in the town. So I was trying to lead Colette into thinking that I'd run into trouble again.
See, that's the reason why I won't go either. I don't fancy going out there and having to sit around for hours when there's...
Especially like Friday and Saturday nights. I used to take the little boys sometimes because they enjoy having a night out with me. We'd take the scooters and ride in the car park and a few things. But when the pubs or the bars close at midnight, a lot of the drunk people head over to McDonald's car park, and they can't get anything through drive-through because you need a car.
Yeah.
And that's where I've run into trouble. Drunk people trying to tell me I need to take them through drive-through. And I'm sorry, but I don't need to do nothing for anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, so I won't go, and that's half the reason why I won't go, because of the idiots that come out after dark. I'm not going to be out after dark.
So a little bit of that story was trying to lull Colette into thinking I'd had trouble. I just over dramatized absolutely.
I enjoyed it.
Nothing.
Yeah. Southern Mama says...
Yeah, it's been really surprising, Southern Mama. I mean, even just after one page, I start to get cramps in my hand too. I'm like, oh, wow.
And like my writing, when I write something, because like you have to write notes for the kids at school. When I write something, my writing's disgusting.
Oh, I reckon mine is too.
Yeah, drunk's waiting for a free ride, yes.
Yeah.
And then he had one try and...
But see, the thing is, I don't know whether it's the younger generation. It's just a whole different generation to me. Like I'd say no to someone and they're in their 20s and then they got the audacity to stand at my window of the car and give me the finger.
Yeah.
So I get out the car and invite them to do a little bit more if they'd like to. And as they're running away scared, they call me a fat old man.
And DK says, write me a spooky story.
Ooh.
In the dark. And that's some of the stories he comes home and tells me about, like not written ones, but real ones that happen. I go, oh my goodness. Like it's been a long time since we've been we're in our 40s. It's been a long time since we've been out after dark on the streets of a night time, like when you were clubbing or something, you'd walk to areas and that sort of thing. So, and like the youth of today, some of them just have no respect.
And you can tell they've never had consequences.
Yeah.
A lot of the trouble I've had has been with younger ones, and they think they can do or say anything without any sort of consequence.
Yeah. Just bring your pepper spray. Well, see, we don't have pepper spray. I don't even know whether you're allowed it.
You reckon just a pepper shaker would do?
Add salt and pepper to it.
Come here, I want to put something in your eye.
Yeah, are we allowed pepper spray? I don't know.
I've never.
We're very, very strict on certain, pepper spray would be classed as a weapon here. So, yeah, I would have to Google that deep in the woods because I'm not sure whether you can.
Yeah. We've got lots of stories from over the years too. I mean, we've been around a bit and experienced a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I've got ghost stories and experiences I've had with spirits and that sort of thing too.
That's like you're not allowed to have knives, just like a little pocket knife. You can't have pocket knives. You can't. Well, you can, but you have to be careful with them.
I've got a little pocket knife in the car, but I would never use it for aggression. Same with I've got a little baseball bat in the boot just in case, but I never need it. I mean, a really strong attitude and a little bit of courage towards people goes a lot further than any weapon.
I'll not be able to hear you live next week, says DK. She must have a meeting of some sort.
Okay.
Sometimes I get freaked out. Someone says I do write a good grocery list. The most writing I do is at work, and that's still minimal.
Yeah, well, what got me started was writing a couple of letters to some people on YouTube this last week.
Yeah. DK will be in Disney World. Awesome.
See, I had started to sit in the car and just watch Netflix or go online on the phone because they got free Wi-Fi at Macca's.
Are we in Western Australia? No.
No, Western Australia is completely the opposite side.
I think that's who she was addressed.
That's where the shooting was.
Oh, yes, that was where the shooting was. That was a family suicide. There was some really scary forest stories on YouTube. I haven't ever had to use it. Someone says, I can't imagine not having freedom to defend.
It's not that you haven't got freedom to defend yourself. People don't whip out guns.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know how to describe it. It's very different.
You say you haven't got the freedom to defend yourself, but you've also got that protection of knowing there's not guns left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
So people aren't able to pull one on you either.
Yeah. Deep in the Woods said yes, then pepper spray is illegal for you. Who knew? Yeah, we're very limited on what we're allowed to carry.
I'm not sure on that.
She must have Googled it because she was Googling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it would come to a day in court and depend
what you did
and why you did. I always make sure someone touches me first.
Yeah. See, the thing is you can retaliate in self-defense. You're not allowed to do anything outside of if it's not that self-defense. So if it's classed as self-defense, then it's all right.
But I'm not sure whether America and Australia have got different legal definitions of defending yourself.
Yeah.
Because there might be a slight difference in a perception of a threat. Whereas I've always understood it growing up, as long as someone touches you first, you can do what you like to them.
Yeah. Because then it's classed as you were defending yourself. Yeah. Seriously, Grant needs to write. People will listen, says DK.
Oh, that's a good bit of encouragement. Thank you.
And yes, she Googled it, is how she knew.
Okay.
Because I sort of thought that, it would be classed as a weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's I don't know the exact legalities of a lot of things, because with knives, I think it comes down to the size of the knife, the type of knife.
Oh, Annie Confetti just ordered the diesel shirt. I didn't want to miss out. Awesome. Thank you.
What colour did you order, Annie?
Yeah.
I've got it in black. I love it. Do you want me to grab it?
I think it's in the wash, actually.
Oh,
so,
okay.
no, you can't. I washed all your
Yeah, I love my diesel shirt. Because the paw prints and that, they're sort of like a touch sparkly. They've got a different colour in them that makes them shine.
They're a whitish grey, which means they've got a little bit of glitter. I tried to, when I designed them, I did a, okay, we'll get technical here. When I designed them, like you do your prints, yeah. Oh my goodness, I just had a mind break. You do
noise.
Yeah, when you do it, you do your artwork and then you throw a noise over the top of your design. So your noise makes it a little bit glittery. So I was trying to do technical terms.
She went with black. Yeah, mine's black and I like it, Annie. I like it in the black.
Yeah. I need to order myself a few new shirts. I need to get designing, but we're back on Grant's computer because, as I said earlier, my computer's packed up and out of the office.
My shirt that says spread the joy, and the O in joy is a big smiley face, and the smiley face is yellow. I got that in red, and that stands out, something shocking. You can see it halfway down the street, big red shirt with the yellow smiley face on it that says spread the joy. I really like that one too.
So when I get some time, I want to start designing. My nose is itchy. Sorry.
Well, that's the other thing too. I did, because I've been taking that big notebook. It's got foolscap pages in it, and I drew up some designs for shirts.
But I do all my graphics works on the computer. Have you written stories about diesel? No.
No, I have. That's besides a couple of letters to people. That little story I wrote for Colette. Then that's the first thing I've ever written as far as stories.
Yeah.
I used to love doing songs and poems and stuff though when I was younger.
Yeah. You did. You got a book of songs that you have written. Yes. You know what you want to say, but it doesn't come out the way you want it to. Yeah, he's always been good with words. He used to study the dictionary.
Yeah, I never read books as a kid. Even as an adult, Mum's a reader. Every night she goes to bed, Mum reads a book. And I've never done that. The only book I ever read heaps of was the Bible. Once I cleaned my act up and we changed our life around a lot, I read heaps of the Bible for the first time in my life. I never did it as a youngster. I'd never been part of a church or anything. But I read the old King James Bible and I read heaps of it.
Night Twister.
No, Night Twister. And then the only other book I really read as a kid was the dictionary.
Yeah. Annie Confetti would love to hear some stories about the Australian countryside.
Hey, in that video that's coming up of the show or the city fair, in the exhibition building, it's got some beautiful paintings and pictures of some landscapes in Australia. I think we kept a few in there.
Yeah, I did.
At least a couple.
Yeah, I did. I only read occasionally.
Annie reads about 5 books at a time.
No, I couldn't do that. I get like I have to read back over things because I get lost in the words, and then I have to read back, and yeah, I'm not a really good reader. Call your album. DK wants you. Okay, this is what DK has said. Children love music. Turbo Baby does. Write some simple songs, simple happy tunes. Use a lot of repetition. Children love them. Call your album The Simple Songs, Simple Joys. Yeah, I get a lot of my reading through chat or Facebook or Twitter. But other than that, I don't pick up a book and read unless I really, if I'm sick, I'll read because then you've got time to spend in bed. But most of the time it's on my tablet now.
Yeah. The world's changing.
Yeah.
That's when I've been writing at McDonald's this week, it has felt really weird. And it's noticeable. People look at me and they're like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Someone at Macca's the other night asked us if I'm studying something, if I'm doing a course.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just writing.
And like my writing is absolutely disgusting.
But even people older than me in Macca's, they're sitting there with their phone.
That's my writing. I don't like my writing.
You can't see it.
No, it's not good. The camera keeps going. Whoop, whoop.
World War II. Mum loves watching documentaries and movies and shows on the camps from Nazi Germany.
The concentration camps.
Yeah. I don't think they had scout camps.
No, I was just adding to what you had said. Bounce ideas. Yeah. Yeah. And I think the last book I read was
Thanks, Manic.
50 Shades. Night, Manic.
Have an awesome week. And if I don't catch you anywhere in between, I'll see you next time round on Trivia.
Yeah. Well, we might call it a night also, Dave.
Can't call it a night. It's already called that.
Well, a day. Afternoon. We've got packages to send off. I have to check whether, because just me didn't come in, but I think a message came through with an address, so I'll have to check that out. So we might go for lunch and go to the post office and post off these letters and prizes.
Yeah. Hey, here's Mike.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Hey, Bleached. How are you, mate?
We're just about to head out.
Thanks for joining us, Annie. You make it the evening it is.
Yes.
Without you guys here, it'd just be us sitting in empty chairs. Sitting in an empty live stream.
Yeah. We will, and we'll see you next week, JJ, for trivia. And make sure you keep an eye out for the show video.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than most of our videos, but it's because it was such a huge day. There was so much to see. So last week we did some short ones. We got a little 20-second video with Farron dancing in the monkey head. And this week coming, probably tomorrow, within the next day, we'll have a new video up.
Yeah, because I have to finish working on it.
And I'll throw around some ideas for either a poem reading or a story reading or something like that. We might make that a little bit more regular too.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us. I hope you had fun with the trivia and lots of love.
Yeah, sorry we're just on the way out, Bleach, but thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah, Farron loves doing it. It's called the floss and I forget what else. There's some sort of dance that the Fortnite people do. But yeah, loves it. The great thing about trivia is like it's a family across the world. Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, we really love you guys. We look forward to it every week. We really do enjoy putting it on and getting together.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, everybody.
Love yous.
Bye.
Bye.
I have to find, it's hard on